I'm changing up the course a bit, and with the advent of AI, I've been given a great list of useful extensions that you may find helpful for working with Visual Studio Code. So you'll notice I have required extensions: Prettier, Open in Browser, Open in Default Browser. And then I have some recommended extensions. These are just fun and you may find helpful. We're going to go through them and see how they work. So we're going to add these one at a time, and I'm going to talk a little bit about them. Some of them I haven't used yet. Auto rename tag. This, if we change one, it will auto rename the next. That doesn't make sense yet, but I'll show you. So I've got this, let me open, I've created a web Spring 25 folder. You just need to name yours web. And I've got one for practice. And I'm going to select this folder where I've created this practice here. So I've got this progress indicator. I'm going to put in a new H1 tag. I'm going to call it test, and then I'm going to name H1 H2, and it automatically renames the second tag. That will be very helpful. Strongly recommend it. Okay, so let's look at the next one. CSS Peak. This will help you a lot in about 3 weeks. That's going to help us to work with CSS. Prettier is required. Then I have IntelliSense for CSS class names. This is going to help us So this is something that's going to help us when we get into CSS cascading style sheets. That happens in about week 3. So next we're going to look for image preview. Then we're going to do HTML, CSS, support, it's going to help us complete our code. That's very useful. This one's going to be incredibly useful. Path, IntelliSense. When we're putting in pictures, it'll help us figure out where they're at. Color, highlight. And that's supposed to highlight our colors, so when we actually put in the colors, okay, so this is fun. So yes, we want to use that. Color highlight. That's so cool. So usually we'll do style sheets externally, but we can do them here. And that is the actual color, Rebecca Purple. So when we put in the actual number, it gives us the actual color here. That's cool. It's also recommending better comments. This is going to help you document your code, help you learn it. I would also include code spell checker or spell checker. I'm using code spell checker. We do a lot of writing in here. You want a spell checker. So those are the ones that you want to have installed. And we'll learn how to use them as we go, so you can see that they sort of jump in here when we need them. Most of the stuff is sort of passive. It works in the background. So those are the extensions that you're going to want to install.